Fish on, Italo.
All right, Barb.
All right.
Keep there. How does it feel, hon?
Oh, it feels great.
Oh, did he throw the jig? Almost. Beautiful fish.
Canadian Sport Fishing is brought to you by Rapala Premium Fishing Gear, crafted from experience. Yamaha Outboards. Reliability starts here. Dickies, guaranteed workwear since 1922. Lucky Strike, more fish bite with the Lucky Strike.
Bring them up slowly. You know, it's so nice to go to a drive to fishing destinations for a change. Barb and I are up here at Lady Evelyn Lake, and we left our office, which is in Burlington, at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we arrived up here at the lodge at about 3:30 in the afternoon. And as you can tell, there isn't another boat in this whole area. This is a huge lake, and what we're doing is classic walleye fishing, using jigs and worms on the bottom. Can you steer them around this way, Barb?
I can try.
See if you can bring them around. You're doing good. Bring them around the motor.
Okay,
over to the
there's
left.
a line here, love.
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry about my line.
Okay,
We'll deal with that after.
I might get stuck on
You can move a little bit to the right. I'm going to get up on the casting platform with you.
Okay.
So we got here at 3:30, and we had a beautiful dinner. And then we went out. Our guide, Ryan, took our audio man and Barb and I out to check this area out. And what we're doing is actually fishing a shoal that's surrounded by up to like 70 feet of water out behind me here. But here it's probably surrounded by about 30, 40 feet of water. And we got quite a few nice walleye. Some of the walleye were up to about 30 inches long, believe it or not. Barb, if you can hold the net,
sure.
I'm just going to gently hold this walleye with two hands. Now this is a classic near North Ontario walleye. Look at how dark he is. Now here at Lady Evelyn Lake, the water's pretty clear, but there's lots of rocks. And I'm sure that these walleye live most of the time in deep water. That's why they're such dark colored. Unlike a lot of our lakes in our shallower, Kawartha lakes and so on that are very yellow in color, this guy, look how dark he is. I'm going to take a quick measurement, Barb.
Okay. Just
to see here. And he's 18 inches long. He's nice and firm.
Yes.
I'm going to put him in the net, Barb.
Okay.
And you can very gently hold the net out the back.
Okay.
And then we're going to release him. Just let him revive a little bit.
Okay.
That basket net is so nice because it is nice and shallow, and you can see the fish swims right out of it. So he's almost ready, Barb. Wait till he rights himself up.
Okay.
You're doing great.
Yeah.
You might even get a hit with the rod in your right hand. Okay, so what we're doing is just letting the fish get a little bit of energy back because we held him a little bit. I'm just going to see if I can get him to, he's trying to go into the net, and you'll see him take off. We got such a gorgeous morning. It's so calm. There he goes, right down. You know, we keep talking about these nets. They remind me a lot of the cradle net that Lucky Strike also makes. You can see the bottom of it looks like it's been cut off, which is ideal if you're fishing by yourself because the way the seam is set up, when you net the fish head first, the fish is always facing you, so it's close to the handle. So it's easy to grab with your left or right hand. But also, they don't flop around as much because their body aren't curved like in a deep bag net, like the classic ones. And as you can see, this is a little bit firmer material. What it is, it's a nylon mesh that's coated in a very light plastic. For years, anglers have been using a rubberized mesh, which works great. But the problem with the rubber mesh, it's so heavy, especially if you're by yourself and you use one arm to try to land, especially a bigger fish. It's just heavy because rubber's heavy. So these are lightweight and ideal to land walleyes up to 19 inches. Well done, hon.
Thank you.
Dickies Sport Fishing Sweepstakes.
We've been up fishing the lake for about 4 days. All three of us were trolling some Lucky Strike rainbows. It was like a good pool player calling a shot. JP said, Donnie, you're going to get one here, and bang. As soon as he said it, it hit. I landed my first salmon ever. Been a trout fisherman for 50 years.
We'd love to hear your fishing story. Go to our website and enter the Dickies Sport Fishing Sweepstakes. It's free, and you can win some great prizes.